Praying one prayer repeatedly is sign of unbelief. At a certain time in my life, I heard the pastor say that repeating one prayer every time is a sign that you don't believe. So if you believe, you just pray it once and forget about it. But let's judge that matter scripturally. Jesus taught us in the book of Luke chapter 18 verse 1, when he gave the parable of the widow who was always going to meet the unjust judge to avenge her of her adversaries. Now, there was something Jesus said. He said, "Won't God avenge his own elect, though they cry unto him day and night?" So we see that praying one prayer always is not a sign of lack of faith, but rather it is a sign of faith. A man of faith will always pray. And if you read that in that Luke chapter 18, that was where he now said, when the Son of Man comes, would he find faith on the earth? Now, what was the context of his teaching? Praying repeatedly. That was the context of his teaching. So praying one prayer every time is not a sign of unbelief, but rather it is a sign of faith. You pray until there is change. If you see the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 12, I think from verse 7 to 8, the Bible says there was a thorn in the flesh and was Apostle Paul, the messenger of Satan sent to buffet him. But the Bible says something. He said thrice, 3 times did he go to meet God concerning that matter. So Apostle Paul prayed about it more than once. So we say that even scripturally, praying one prayer repeatedly is not a sign of unbelief. You understand? It's a sign of faith. Even Jesus Christ prayed one prayer 3 times in Gethsemane. Let this go pass me by. A man of faith will pray. A man of faith that does not pray and say, okay, the work is done. There is a working of faith. Yes, I know that it's not of your works, but there is a working that faith must produce within you. And Jesus Christ spoke a parable unto them, saying that men ought always to pray. So praying one prayer every time is not a sign of unbelief. It becomes a sign of unbelief when after your prayers, God gives you an instruction and you are refused to carry out the instruction and you are still praying. You understand? God bless you. See you in my next video.